Hello, welcome my warriors. Hi Siddhant, hi Rohan. Welcome all the lovely warriors to Enlite, the dedicated English medium channel for all the students who are preparing for JEE and NEET. Now this session is a very important session because it's a decision maker session. Many of you are confused whether to take PCM or PCB or PCMB. So I'm going to clear your doubts, and some of you might have decided already, but maybe you're not yet sure before you start taking admissions into your schools and colleges. Because once you decide, you cannot change it. It's very difficult to undo that decision, and I don't want you to regret that decision. So this session is very important. I'm going to give you everything, right from what are the subjects to what are the career options, what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages. Everything according to your mindset. All right. So all these pointers will be given in the session, so make sure if you have any doubt, you can leave a comment if you're watching it recorded, or if you're watching it live, make sure you are in the chat box live. Hi DRV Chenu, welcome aboard. Now those of you who do not know me, my name is Shreyas. I'm the physics master teacher. I'm also leading the physics department JEE division at Vedantu. I have trained thousands of kids. Many of my kids, hundreds of them, are now in IITs. Many of them are even 2-digit All India rankers in JEE Mains as well as JEE Advanced. Also, I'm very proud and happy when I say that many of my kids are in the top-notch institutes across the country. So now you're going to start your journey for the next 2 years, be it JEE, NEET or some competitive exam. So I'm really looking forward to help you, to nurture you, and to also push you towards your final goal. And the first step is obviously to decide. Now, if you want to get in touch with me, or if you want to know more about me, that's my Instagram handle. You can definitely go ahead and have a look at it. And yes, you know what else you should do? Go ahead, smash the subscribe button, because only when you subscribe, you will be able to chat and also participate in all the things. Also, you'll get all the updates, or else you might miss all the awesome classes. And yes, do not forget to smash the like button, because only then I will get to know whether you want more such guidance sessions, strategy sessions as well. So let's begin with the class. Okay. So hi Mr. Innovative, welcome aboard. Hi Chinu. Yes Uma, I'll be taking short questions in this week to follow. All right. And there are more mock tests if you want to in the JEE crash course. So if you are not yet a part of JEE crash course or the JEE revision series, make sure you enroll into the crash course, because there are 20 mock tests running out there. Now, it's very important that you also join the Telegram channel, because that's where you get all the relevant information and all the important updates of the upcoming classes, including the PDFs. So let's begin. And I want to know, before I start the class, how many of you have decided that, sir, I am almost like 90% sure of PCB or PCM or PCMB? And how many of you have the doubts of PCMB? How many of you think that I should take both mathematics as well as biology? Please let me know in the chat box. Come on, think about it and let me know. How many of you are in that PCMB category? Even if you're watching it recorded, you can leave a comment while pausing the video as well. Now see guys, there is something called as optional subjects whenever you take PCMB. Optional subjects, PCMB or PCM or PCB. These optional subjects are apart from the main subjects. So unlike your regular 10th standard syllabus where you have compulsory subjects, these optional subjects are generally easy, scoring and not so time consuming. But you have to choose the subjects wisely, else you might not end up liking the subject. Usual preferences for medical students, NEET aspirants, is psychology, biotechnology, home science, physiotherapy, physical education, fine arts. So generally medical students choose one of these, generally. Engineering students or non-medical students, those of you who are going to appear for JEE, Joint Entrance Examination, generally choose for computer science, electrical, electronics, engineering drawing, physical education or economics. So these are the usual preferences. Reason being, it helps you. If you know for sure you want to do computer science engineering, choose this. If you know for sure that later on, maybe I want to do something on neurology or human psychology, ensure that you choose this as the topic. If you know for sure you want to enter into electronics and telecommunication engineering, choose this topic. So choose the topics wisely, but these are the usual preferences. they are very scoring and they do not take generally so much of time. I'll tell you, Soumya, you should not take PCMB. I'll tell you why. PCM, Bilal, okay, PCM, that's a good choice. I'll tell you what are the advantages and disadvantages. So let's begin with the class quickly and move towards each of the categories separately. I'm going to start with PCM stream first. Don't worry, everybody's turn is going to come, PCB also, PCMB also. Now PCM, that means physics, chemistry, maths. Now these topics will be chosen generally by those students if you want to appear for joint entrance exam, or if you want to go into some kind of engineering or research field, or even for management skills. You might have heard about IIM, you might have heard about MBA degrees, or going abroad and pursuing some management or MS kind of a course. So if your ambition is to generally go for an MBA or for some kind of engineering research oriented course later on, or such kind of jobs, then you should go for PCM. That's the broad outline. Now talking about the degrees, usually people go for the top notch. There are obviously many more degrees which you can get, but the common degrees which people opt for is BTech or B. It's roughly the same thing, but BTech, Bachelor of Technology, is having more value than Bachelor of Engineering or just BE. So BTech generally has more value. Also you have BSc, Bachelor of Science, okay, or BCA. You also have management degree. This is after your 12th standard. After your 12th standard, you can go for BBA also, you can go for BSc, MSc also, or you can also go for BE, BTech. In IITs, which degrees are offered? How many of you know this? How many of you know this? Well, in IITs, BTech is offered, okay? In many colleges, engineering colleges, private colleges, BE degree is offered. Few of the colleges also offer BTech degree. BTech has more value, remember this. Okay, BSc and MSc degree is offered like a combined degree, dual degree it is called. So it is called as a dual degree. BSc takes 3 years. How many years? 3 years. And MSc takes 2 years. So totally 5-year degree course is offered together in IITs and many of the top-notch institutes. BBA is not offered in IITs, but there are private institutes which offer BBA. This is for management. This is for pure science, research and development. If you want to become a professor or you want to go into pure research skills, then you go for this. If you want to go into engineering, even for management, you can go for these kind of degrees. Is that clear? Okay, what is the meaning of management? Hi G. Shruti. Management means you enter into finance or you enter into leadership roles where you are managing a team. You want to become a director, you want to become a managing director of a company, CEO, CFO, CTO, some big shot kind of a thing. So you need to generally have some kind of managerial degrees so that you can rise easily up the ladder. It's not compulsory. Obviously, there are many leaders who do not have passed even 12th standard, but yes, there are a lot of students who can do that, but not everybody can also do that. So remember, if you have managerial degrees, it helps you climb up the ladder in a much easier manner. I hope that is fine. Now, what kind of skills you need? What kind of skills you need for having PCM? The first thing is permutation combinations. Are you able to think, okay, this can also happen, this can also happen, that can happen? Can you think about the possibilities? If you can think of possibilities, are your logical thinking skills, can you solve riddles very quickly? Is your logical approach very nice? Are you able to think very clearly, crisply, and you are able to reason out the problems? Then this is a very important skill set that you should possess while taking PCM. Differential, integral, or basically analytical skills. Now don't worry about this, you will learn this topic in 11th and 12th. This is basically a very intense mathematical topic. You should have that love for mathematics, or even if you don't love mathematics, you should be comfortable with it. If you are not comfortable with mathematics, then trust me, in engineering, the life will be hell, especially for the first 2 years, because there is lots and lots of mathematical subjects, very core mathematics in the engineering subjects. So keep that in mind. Also, if you are good with algorithms, flow charts, or process thinking, or step by step, you are able to deduce the logic, then also you can go for engineering, because some of you want to become a computer science, data scientist, and so on and so forth. Also, if you have good communication skills, it helps, because that's the way you can go to a management degree or you can be a manager. You need to possess good amount of communication skills so that you can be into a challenging leadership role. Also, if you're good with visualization, 3D drawing, also thinking about how an object looks like in different views, and you are good with problem solving, then yes guys, if you possess few of these skills at least, then you can consider PCM. You might not possess all the skills, but most of the skills you should be at least decent at, then yes, PCM is the right choice for you. So the advantage of PCM, obviously you can skip biology, you can skip memorizing results, you can skip lots of diagrams, you don't have to remember so many names, that's the advantage. And obviously you get to specialize in your logical thinking subjects. But the disadvantage is you cannot come back unless and until you take biology. Remember that. If you do not take biology, you cannot come back and become a doctor or enter into a medical science field. You have to repeat that. Not just that, also there are, except for a few fields, these jobs are not well paying unless you are into management. So this is very important pointer. A lot of people think that engineers earn a lot. Yes, they earn a lot, but not all kinds of engineers and not all kinds of branches. Actually, the thing is, it's very easy to get into engineering and there are lots of jobs for engineers. So almost everybody gets a job, but not all the jobs are very highly paid. Whereas in medical, the seats are very limited, very few seats, and all those students who become doctors, they earn really well also, if you are from decent colleges or even good colleges. So that's the difference. Are you able to understand that? So for professor, you need to take BSc bacha, BSc then MSc. Okay, I will talk about PCMB also. If this is clear, then we can move ahead to the next point, which are the career options. What are the different career options that you can get after PCM? Engineering, of course. Architecture, if you want to become an architect, home interior design, so you can definitely go for PCM. Merchant Navy, very highly qualified field, very well paid also. Commercial pilot is also very well paid. That's what I told you, very few fields pay you very well. Scientist or data analyst, this is also a very well paying job. NDS, if you want to join Indian Navy, Indian Air Force, basically you want to serve the armed forces, very respectable position, please take up PCM. Or you want to become a mathematician or research and developer, or you want to be a scientist, please go ahead and take a PCM subject. I hope that is clear. Okay, now let's talk about PCB. How many of you are PCB guys? Come on, raise your hands. And guys, have you not smashed the like button yet? Not fair guys, not done. Go ahead, smash it. Oh yes, artificial intelligence will also come in computer science, engineering and all of that. Artificial intelligence, aeronautical engineering, all those things. Basically all sorts of engineering, Dhanush. Hi Khushi. What is data analyst? Basically, data analyst means somebody who can analyze a lot of data, who can process the data, who knows how to store it, who can basically, play with it. So basically when Google, for example, right? You are searching something on Google. So what are people searching for? What is the trend like? And from that trend, can I think of some, suggestions? Can I think of how and where I should store the data? Can I analyze the data and then automatically suggest certain kind of advertisements? So these are the things which a data analyst does. Okay, bacha? Great. Now, moving on to PCB. PCB means physics, chemistry, biology. 3 important subjects. Now there are many courses that you can get. You can go into MBBS degree, you can become a dentist, you can also become a dietitian, you can become a healthcare expert, nutritionist, trainer, and so many other fields are related to PCB. Very good fields, and also many of them are very well paying. Obviously you have MBBS, dentist, you can become a specialist after doing MBBS degree. So guys, the journey of a doctor does not end here. If you just become a MBBS or just do a dental degree, BDA or something, it's not enough. After this, you need to do post-graduation, then super specialty, and if required, even PhD. That's when you will see that you will start earning really well. You will be very much respected. So the more degrees you get, especially in medical field, you get lots and lots of respect, lots and lots of money, lots and lots of power. So you get a very good institution to work in. So all these things happen subsequently. But in engineering, it's not like that. Even if you are a normal BTech engineer, you can reach wherever you want. You don't have to struggle till 35 years. So that's one thing which you need to know. Engineering degree, generally people complete at the age of 21, 22 max. But after MBBS, doing postgrad, then super specialty, and then PhD, it goes on almost till 34, 35 years. So that is a lot of time. So keep that thing in mind, okay? But it is worth it, let me tell you that. Obviously, you can become dietitian, or you can become some specialist in human anatomy, or you can also become some health expert, health trainer, nutritionist, dietitian. So these are all very good fields also. Not many people realize the importance of these fields, but actually these fields also get paid very well. All these celebrities, they have very special trainers, very special dietitians who tell them this has to be eaten, this you cannot do this, you cannot do this. So these are also very specialized fields. Not many people know about them. Okay, fair enough, guys. Now, what kind of skills you should possess? Software engineer, maybe I'll take a special lecture just on software engineering, data scientist, and all those things. But yep, these are the fields that you can enter into. Data scientist basically deals with data. Every company has so much of data. Facebook has data, Instagram has data, every company has data, Vedantu has data. So we have a data scientist here. All right. So all kinds of companies will have some kind of data analyst or data scientist who can analyze that data. Okay. Now, which professor is better? Guys, professor, you should not choose upon where is that person going or this person going. If you want to become a professor, it needs to come from within. You should not be like, oh, a lot of physics teachers, okay, I should go into physics. No, that's not how it is done. It should come from within. Nobody should tell you. Any kind of professorship is good, be it physics, chemistry, maths, pure science, data scientist, whatever you want to be, but you should love being a professor, and you should love that subject. Two important things. Now, if you are taking PCB, obviously you should have good drawing skills, good memory power. You should remember names like this. You should have very good artistic skills because you need to draw. Obviously, you should be able to classify. You should remember, acha, this comes under this comes under this. So those kind of classifications, if you are comfortable with. Also, you should be good with prediction. Okay, this is going wrong. Most likely this should be happening. Acha, you should be able to understand the human body. If you are into botany, you should be able to understand the feelings of the plant. If you want to go into becoming a veterinary, so guys, you should have that feeling from within. You should know what is going wrong, what might be happening. If you don't have that feeling, then becoming a doctor or becoming some kind of medical practitioner is very difficult. Also, you should have a lot of empathy, and this is very important, and service to mankind. If your feeling is, oh, I just want to earn money, oh, I just want to start earning at the age of 22, 23, or I just want to become a doctor because I just like that white coat, it's fancy. No, please don't become a doctor, it's not so easy. So you should have that empathy. That means you should feel like you want to serve. You should feel like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. You should understand the patient. You should be able to understand on the other side what is happening. If you don't have these qualities, then it's a little bit difficult to become a good doctor. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now, what are the advantages and disadvantages? Advantages wise, obviously, you can become a doctor, you can serve the nation, you can feel proud, you get a lot of respect, you get to be in a very good hospital or into a very good research facility, who knows. And the best part is you will get to know how the body functions, and you can do a lot of research in medicine. Maybe you develop the latest vaccine, or maybe you develop the cure for some new disease, who knows. So all these things can only happen if you take PCB. But the disadvantage, obviously, like I told you, you need to work really hard and you need to do a lot of research. It does not end after 4 years or 5 years. You need to do post-graduation, super specialty, and so on and so forth. So it's a very busy lifestyle, and you need to have that feeling from within to serve people. If you do not have it, if you do not feel for people, then please don't take PCB. It will not do justice for you or for even others. Is that clear, guys? Okay. Now, what are the options that you can take? Obviously, Career options wise, obviously you can become a doctor, you can become a surgeon, you can become a dentist, you can also become a biotech engineer. So biology and technology combined together. So that's biotech. You can also become pharmacist. Okay, if you have some business of your own, well, you want to continue, you can go into pharmacist. You can also go into nursing. You can also go into audiology, speech pathologist, so many fields related to maybe human behavior, human psychology, speech trainer, so many things are there. Who knows? So these are the main fields where or career options which PCB students generally go into. Now comes the main thing. Hello, Dr. Ashraful, welcome. Dummy school, maybe I'll give you later on, bacha. Yes, 0 to superhero is good. Now, PCMB, what about taking all the subjects? And many students are there like that. So, can you go become a biotech engineer with PCM? Yes, you can, but you will be more inclined and restricted only towards the mathematical side. Like even in IIT, you can become a biotech engineer, but you will be only restricted or you will be confined towards the mathematical side. You will have no idea of what's going on the biology side. So if you want to become truly a biotech engineer, generally people go for PCMB, not for PCB or PCM. Okay, so that's how it is. Okay, let's talk about this PCMB. Now PCMB, obviously physics, chemistry, maths, biology, who are willing to study all the core subjects including maths, which is very analytical, logical, and biology, which is more of memory, understanding the process, and also lot of diagrams and lot of names. So what to do in these cases? Usually students who want to go into biotechnology, like I was telling you, biomedical engineering, or students who want to go into biostatistics, like you see so much of statistics. The virus is spreading in so many states. The trend is that after so many days, the virus would have reached here and here. So many people might get affected. This is a mortality rate. These many people can die. Oh, this is how it can affect after so many weeks. So this is biostatistics, epidemiology. So basically, you know this very well since we are in the middle of the pandemic now. Bioinformatics, biomathematics, population ecology, how the population evolves, genetic engineering, crazy field, biomechanics, where you combine biology and mechanics, like you have an arm which will move based on your neural inputs, how your brain is going to give the inputs. You have a mechanical arm which connects machines with biology, agricultural engineering, and so many fields. So these are the fields you can go into if you take PCMB. Now, the problem is obviously with PCMB, it's not so easy, especially in the first 2 years, that is 11th and 12th, because you have to go to both the extremes. Apart from physics, chemistry, heavy subjects, apart from that, mathematics has 2 parts, biology has zoology and botany. So that's the problem. So usually, unless and until you are very sure of these fields, you should not go for PCMB. You should be very sure that, okay, I want to do this. I want to become a dentist, or I want to go become a trainer, or I want to become a data scientist, I want to become a professor. So accordingly, you will choose either PCB or PCM. I hope that makes sense. If you are taking PCMB, then you should have both the basic knowledge of mathematical as well as biological skills, whatever I have mentioned before. All the skills that I have mentioned in PCM as well as PCB. So you should be a good communicator. You should also have good analytical skills, memory skills. Also, you should have good track record. Okay, then only you can improve very well in this field. Else you will become a mediocre, or else you will just get you will keep on swinging between these 2 fields. You will not know exactly what to do. Obviously, the advantages are that you get a grip on both the subjects, and there are very good subjects which you can do, like I told you, biomechanical engineering, epidemiology, and so on and so forth, which can be done only when you take PCMB, not otherwise. The disadvantage is, if your aim is to crack JEE or to crack NEET or to crack NDA, then it becomes very difficult to manage both these subjects. Usually, unless and until you are brilliant, unless and until you are able to manage time very well, students generally face a lot of troubles, especially those who take PCMB, all the 4 subjects. So that's why you go for the optional subject which I had given before. I hope that made sense. Yeah. Admit card has not yet released, I guess. Soumya, if you have taken PCMB, if you can change it, even now, make sure you change it. Please don't do this. If you're focused, like I have told you, I have given you all the qualities, career options, the skill set, the subjects, the degrees, everything for PCM, PCB both. You know what you want to be. Unless you want to be in that PCMB category, please don't take it. If you can change, please try it out. I urge you, don't do this. Don't take a PCMB and screw up your JEE and NEET marks. Okay, I hope this is clear. All right. So Jyoti, I think even you had the same problem. All right. So anybody else? Does biotech engineering need a NEET UG exam? So biotech, if you want to go into, you can go via JEE also. A lot of engineering colleges offer biotech. You need not give NEET. It can come via PCM as well. Okay. So software engineer Bilal, there are these days software engineers can branch out into many fields. It's not just coding. You need to be good with logic. You need to be good with permutation combinations. You need to be good with data analysis, flowcharts, critical thinking, data analysis. So you can go into pure coding, okay? Or you can go become an app developer, okay? You can also go into cloud computing. You can go into blockchain. You can go into machine learning and artificial intelligence. You can go become a data scientist. So there are many fields, or in computer science. You can also become a hardware specialist in computers. You can go into VLSI design, microcontrollers, core development, so many operating systems, so many things are there. You just need to know what you need to do. Okay, fine. Soumya, if I can convince your mom, I would be very happy. Please let me know. You know my Instagram handle is right there. More scope courses. Both the things have a lot of scope, guys. Even PCM has a lot of scope. Even PCB has a lot of scope. So don't think that I should only take biology. Oh, I should take only maths. No, both of them have scopes. If your parents, if your elders are telling you something, don't listen to them. I am telling you, I have a lot of experience out there. A lot of your relatives, your elders, or even some neighbors will come and tell you, no, why are you taking engineering? You don't know. Doctors, how much they were earning. Don't listen. What does your heart say? You want to become an engineer? Go become an engineer. Don't listen to anybody else. You feel that, yes, I can become a doctor. Anybody says anything, even if they say that, yes, the entrance exam is difficult, don't listen. Just go ahead with what you feel that you can do. I have given you all the subjects. I have given you all the skills. I have given you all the career options. I have given you all the degrees. That should be sufficient. And if you want, obviously do your own research. That is always going to be helpful. How many years can it take to become a professor? So 4 years of engineering, let's say for example, and then 2 years of post-graduation. So at least 6 years. But there is another way, BSc plus MSc, you can do that. That will take 5 years at least. But generally, you have to do some kind of PhD after that. Only then you become a true professor. So that way, the PhD can take more 4 years or 5 years, who knows, sometimes even 3 years. So easily give or take 8 years. Okay, easily 7 to 8 years minimum you will take after 12th to become eligible for professor. Okay, yes. So doctoral degree is basically PhD. So when you do PhD, that's when you get doctoral degree, Tanzila Khan. Okay, great. All right. Is JEE important to become software engineer? Yes, Bilal. If you do not write JEE, then how can you become software engineer? Because all the best colleges in the country are in IIT, NITs or BITS, or triple ITs. So all the government funded colleges are through the joint entrance examination. That's the only way. Can we learn PCB without mathematics? No. So a lot of people think that mathematics is a subject. Guys, mathematics is not a subject. Mathematics is a tool. Okay, it's a tool in your day-to-day life. In physics and chemistry, you will be using maths. There is no escape from maths. Yes, the core subject as such will not be there, but you will be using maths even if you are taking PCB. So don't think that you can escape maths if you hate maths if you take PCB. Physics will have lots of maths, so that will come, but not as a subject as such. Okay, very good. Pilal, you can take PCM if you want to become a software engineer. So there are very important links which are there in the description box, which you should definitely check, because many of you are asking, how do I exactly prepare for NEET and JEE? So look at this. This is the description box. Check this out. JEE 2024, that's the 2-year course. NEET 2024, again 2-year course. In English medium, there is also an option of English if you want to. Click on this link. So that will open up the course which is just priced at 14,850 rupees. You can add one more zero. That will be the course fees for most of the other offline coaching. Now, why is online coaching better than offline coaching? Number one, you save on time. Number two, you study with the best teachers. Number three, you save a lot of energy because you don't have to travel. Number four, you get the best of the best. You don't have to run around for everything. You get board, you get your competitive exam, you get your CET exam, you get revision, you get KVPY. Every other exam is covered in the due process. So you don't have to apply and register for different courses and coaching or tuitions for individual subjects. Everything taken care of in one go. So not just that, the batch just starts on 27 June. This is going to be in English. And the best part is you get all the assignments, all India level test series, revisions, discussions, also the material, the Tattva material, which is the Vedantu material. This is what you get in the Pro subscription. You have multiple options over here. The one is AI Live, one is AI Live Pro Lite and Pro Classic. The difference between these three has been mentioned over here. Basically, you get parent-teacher sessions, you get micro courses, post-class doubt solving, and also you get the hard copy of the material if you go for the higher packages. You can see the higher package is which is very good, which has almost everything that you would need for, and that is just for 72,000 rupees. The lowest version is available if you think that, no, I already enrolled into coaching, I need something which will help me apart from my coaching, then go ahead with this course, which is AI Live course, which is 14,850. But you want a dedicated coaching, all in all, then go for this Pro Classic or Pro Lite version. Both are good. Okay, so everything has been mentioned over here, right over here. If you still have doubts, make sure that you contact us on Instagram or leave me a message probably in the comment section below. I'll definitely be happy to help you out over there. So the best way to join the course, Tanzila, go ahead, click the link, everything will open up. Just click this link, which is there in the description box. Just click this link, which is there in the description box, and just go ahead and say buy now. That's it. You can see you have saved 1,650 rupees maximum discount you will get when you use the coupon code SHHPRO. You will get the course. Multiple options are there. Even EMI option is there. So in EMI option, you just have to pay 4,950 rupees per month. So you don't have to pay everything at one go. So that option is also available. Even Paytm, Amazon Pay, Google Pay, everything, all the other options are also available. Yes, EMI option is also available. I'll be looking forward to teach you. Oh, by the way, I'm teaching in the batches, the English physics batch I am teaching. So you will be studying under me throughout the 2 years, so 11th and 12th. So make sure you are a part of this subscription right away, right now. The AI Live batch, I'll be there. Okay. So thank you very much. Have a great time. I hope this session was very helpful. Do not forget to share this session with your friends, family, relatives who you think can be benefited. Don't be selfish. Share it. And thank you for subscribing and liking the video. Hasta la vista. Captain Shreyas signing off.